sorry about that. That's I have never had the game freeze entirely through the capture card. Although, again, this is not using the Elgato capture card. It is using, well, an unbranded one is the polite way of saying it. A Chinese knockoff is another way of saying it. But to be fair, I'm still impressed with how well it does actually work once, you know, you get past the initial hurdle of setting it up. But yeah, I'm going to have to keep an eye on that now. But if you guys can, like, let me know if the game freezes again for you, I'll see if there's anything we can do about that. So yeah, where was I? Right, I think we're going to read a few more things on the ship log. Let's see. We'll read the stuff to do with Giants Deep later, I think. Yeah. This Ash Twin project does seem like the major thing, considering it's directly in the middle of everything on this map, and it's almost the largest like section to be found. And there's also more to do in the Sunless City, which probably links towards the Sun Station. Was there anything else we found? Statue Islands on Giants Deep. Workshop, yep, again. Okay, right. I think that's fine. Let's go ahead and see if we can't do some circuits of Ash Twin now. Let's see. So we're currently at the North Pole. Let's go ahead and flip around to the South Pole. See if there's anything else there. So this would be the South Pole. Didn't actually see anything along the equator. Aha, there we go. Right, so is this the one with the cacti? I suppose we could also check in at the campfire again to see if the pilot's got anything new to say. I forget which one it is, whether it's chart or oh, it can't be Ryback. Yeah, it must be chart then. Ooh, okay, let's not get caught into that. Ooh. Right. Well, to be fair, the ash isn't that far away, now that I think about it. Goodbye, ship. I will see you again. I mean, luckily, like I said before, I've got enough fuel to escape the gravity of Ash Twin, because the gravity is, like, barely anything, so... Alright. Just have to follow this for a bit, I think. So yeah, again, as always, if you guys have got any hints and tips of what I need to do in certain places to progress the story, because this is on a 22-minute time interval loop, it can get to a point where it's like, I need to wait 20 minutes to do one thing, and then once that one thing's done, it's like, well, you got, you know, nothing else to do there, so... any backseat gaming or tips and hints are appreciated. I would refrain from just doing like, hey, this is where you need to go to do this, this, and this, because spoilers, like, part of the magic of this game, I think, is the whole point of like discovering things for yourself. Trees. Was that where the cacti were? Like, there's the trees poking out here. I forget if it is in this one or if it's in the next one. So I'm going to go to the next one, because the ash stream has moved on. So this is... what is this? Yeah, while the sand is still so high up, it's impossible to tell. But, you know, like I said, we'll do a complete circuit. We'll see how it goes. Hey, you can see my shadow. Right, so we've almost made a complete circuit. Okay. There's a cactus. There's a solid ceiling that we can't drop through. Okay. Well, just do the complete loop for my own sanity. I have to be careful about not using too much fuel, actually, now that I think about it. Right. I'm pretty sure the cactus room that we need to walk over was this way. I'm not sure how far this way it was, but it is in this direction. Let's see. To be honest, it's probably the room where... Ooh, can we squeeze through this gap? Not quite. Well, at least we're not getting crushed. Right. See, the problem is, with everything on the equator, there's not really any landmarks to say, hey, this is where the tower you're looking for is, because, you know, North Pole, South Pole will look identical on all the different towers there are. So, yeah. There's the ship. Oh, it's coming towards us again now. Right. Whoa. Oh. I got sucked in. Whoa. Where are we? Is this Brittle Hollow? It looks like Brittle Hollow. Oh, no, it is Brittle Hollow. Oh, no. I'm getting sucked into the black hole. Oh. Ah. Right, so Ash Twin has a teleport point to Brittle Hollow. I shouldn't have used my my jetpack then. That was probably a dumb thing to do. But alright, we've not been here before. I guess this is the Hanging City? How much of this can I explore? Yeah, I can't go that way, so we'll go the other way. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can't avoid jumping as much as possible. Because the black hole's gravity is gonna pull me down no matter what. And I won't be able to escape it. Almost like the problem of Giant's Deep, but worse. Right. So yeah, I'll definitely have to do this trip again. Alright, that's Ghost Matter. Yes, I know there's Ghost Matter nearby. I'm looking for stuff of value, such as a scroll. I'll take that scroll. Oh, I can actually already read something. So this was written by some kids. Lammy, explanation of festivals. All the Nomai clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art. It's called the festival. Don't forget, festivals happen every 10 years. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get to advance too, like Anona's Warp Core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. Each clan has a festival envoy to show their most interesting work. Our envoy was Thatch. We can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix says we used to go too. A single festival could last a very long time. So let's take that out. Dump that. Put this one in. Who's written this? Solanum, formation of this universe. No one knows how this universe was made, but one thing we do know is everything used to be very hot and dense, tightly packed together. As this early universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it had cooled down enough, particles were able to group together to form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. This universe will keep getting colder and larger until one day the stars and life they support will all die. That's scary to think about, even though Kanoi tells me it won't happen in our lifetimes, but it'll happen in someone else's someday. Yes, it will. The existential dread of entropy is ever looming, and it's best just to not think about it, you know? Think about it too hard, it's like, well, what's the point of anything? Right, there's nothing else that way, is there? No. Okay, so... Drop through the floor, can't go that way. Drop through here, though. Actually... Okay, that's fine. Whoop! So there is Ghost Matter nearby. Is it through there? Yes, okay. Can't go that way. Wow, the surface integrity of Brittle Hollow is hanging on for longer than I thought it would. Maybe I just took ages to get to Brittle Hollow the last time. We've got another scroll here. Is it possible for me to... Ooh, hello. Right. Yes, that's what I wanted, because the thing to read on the wall is over here. Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, I'm paranoid checking OBS every now and then to make sure the game hasn't frozen again. But it seems to be okay for now. Alright, let's drop that. Pick that up. Drop that there. Pick up this one again. And drop. Okay. Why should we build a new vessel? Each Nomai clan explores the universe in its own vessel. The vessel is at the heart of every clan. It's unusual for Nomai to remain in one place for so long. Nomai are wanderers and have no permanent home. If we built a new vessel, we could return to our adventurous way of life. Imagine all the new places we could go. Our clan wouldn't be stuck here in the star system. We could even meet with other Nomai and learn from them like Coleus says we used to do. It probably wouldn't be hard to get parts if we stopped building other new things and if we broke down other structures like the towers on Ash Twin for parts. We might have to build a smaller vessel for now, even though vessels are normally large, but we can make it bigger later once we reach planets with more resources. It would also help if we stopped building so many things to search for the Eye of the Universe. I asked Yarrow, and he says we use a lot of resources on the Ash Twin project. We could even have a warp core for jumping long distances like vessels have. Poke tells me she plans to make a very advanced warp core for a different project. I'm sure she could connect to the vessel for travel because Poke is smart. So they're trying to make warp travel, but for ships, not just for like teleport points. That's pretty smart, those kids. That's pretty smart. You don't want to see Frozen again, but do you want to build a snowman? If not, then just let it go. You know, it's funny. Frozen came out in 2013, and it took over, like, people's, you know, people's households because kids love it and everything. But since Frozen 2 came out, I've heard almost nothing about it. Like, you'd think it would be a much bigger thing, but it doesn't seem to be. And this is a dead end because it's where we picked the scroll up. Okay, so we just need to flip this back up. Go zoop. Right. Okay, that was okay. There's ghost matter down here. That's fine. How far down does it go? That's also fine. It's literally just there. Okay. But there's nothing here. Alright. Well, if there's nothing here, then if we could try going up this gravity well. Yep. This puts us out... Where does this put us out? Oh, that puts us out back there. Okay. Ooh. Alright. Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, I think we probably want to head back towards the center of the black hole if we can, but I'm not sure if that's possible. What? What? Weird, I was getting stuck on a wall. So that's ghost matter, can't go through there. Right, I guess we'll go this way instead. Yeah, the whole Frozen craze kind of died with Frozen 2. Now, that's not to say there isn't still a Frozen craze for the people who are die-hard fans, because clearly... ooh, what is this? We've got the School District on floor 1, the Meltwater District on floor 2, Ice Shrine District on floor 3, and the Black Hole Forge District on floor 4. Okay. Come on. Oh, don't jump, just walk. Okay. I feel like Wallace and Gromit in the wrong trousers. Walking up the wall of the building. Okay. Yeah, that's the same as before. Oh, there's so much to explore here. Like, I'm getting distracted from what I was originally doing on Ash Twin, because I got teleported here accidentally. There's a gravity well on the other side. But to be fair, like I said, we needed to explore Brittle Hollow anyway, and I assume this being the hanging city, we can find a lot more stuff. But yeah, Frozen. There's the craze about, you know, the animated shorts. Like, there's one where I think Olaf gets sick, and they have to make sure he doesn't have his temperature rise too much, because then he just melt and stuff like that. And I'm sure there's some other ones, like there might be a Halloween one as well, but yeah, since Frozen 2, it's like, it seems to have like almost died off, which is really weird. But then again, you know, speaking as someone who doesn't have children and isn't keeping up to date on the latest trends of what kids are into these days. What's this? Black Hole Forge controls? Okay, is this a floor? Okay, that's a floor. Okay. Black Hole Forge controls. Okay. Ship's log is updated. Ah, we lifted it out of the black hole. Okay. What is there? I guess that would bring it up to the higher level of the Black Hole Forge. Ooh. Not sure how I feel about seeing all that clip through. Alright. The Ash Twin project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? Good question. There's a waterfall here? Okay. I didn't expect there to be running water here, but alright. We got some ice. I assume it's ice. It might not be ice. Climb up the stairs. Aha, there's one. Put this here. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. This would require a return to Dark Bramble. Plume, my father said many good Nomai perished there. My mentor Coleus and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. I remember that anglerfish fossil we used to play in Fossil Fish Cave when we were children. What Miller and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. The vessel's warp core is broken, at best. Recall those present when the vessel crashed said it sustained lethal injuries. There is no guaranteed reward for this risk. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was little time to assess the nature or the extent of the damage. Even if it no longer functions, the old core could be a valuable blueprint, provided we'll be able to transport it back here. So they're trying to figure out how to remake the thing that they crash landed on. That was a ghost tree. I don't think it was a ghost tree. I think it was a ghost piece of planet. Because the whole point of Brittle Hollow is the fact that... Am I stuck? Yes. The whole point of Brittle Hollow is that the planet's surface is slowly getting sucked in by the black hole. And that's why the surface integrity marker keeps coming up every now and then. Wow. We're out of time already? Jeez. What have we got here? I feel strange trying to recreate Anona's warp core without him. At times it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice and for the Black Hole Port Forge to be in my care and not his. Hypothesis, this will always feel strange even though my time with him was short. I miss my old mentor and deeply. To have the chance to try is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this probably. What if excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities? Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in the star system and I never saw Anona's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what Heath taught me. What if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? Still, all I can give is my best, and as Anona would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve what's needed. I will have Clary and Root in the Forge, and I have my clan. I am not alone. Aww, good old Poke. You can tell he's quite earnest, trying to be like, I don't know if I'm good enough to do this thing, but I'll give it a go anyway. Alright. Music's kicked in. How much time have I got left? That goes down. I want to go up. Go up. Is that not sending me up? Escape the solar system supernova! Let's see. Anything? No? No. Nope! Time's up. Still waterfalls, though. Okay, so more stuff to do on Ash Twin. Because I still didn't actually walk through that room with the cacti in the sand. But plenty more to do on Hanging City in Brittle Hollow, though. Oh, alright. Loosen up. Shaky, shaky. Okay. Oakley dokley. Off we go once again. And again, I'm going to head off to Ash Twin first. We'll read through some of the stuff we found in the ship log. That might actually have more info unlocked for us to try and chase, maybe? But we'll see. Let's lock on to... No, not to the sun. There we go, that'll do. Why do you want to escape the supernova? He just wants to give you a hug. A very, 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 very warm hug. Well, I mean, to be honest, if you were going to get killed by anything, would a supernova be that bad? Like, how much of that would you feel? Surely it would be instant incineration, you know? Like, of all the ways you could go, I suppose if you try to watch the supernova, you might blind yourself, which would probably be a bad time, but... Well, actually, now that I think about it, considering it's a supernova, chances are it would burn you up before it even got close to you, rather than, like, you know, being incinerated instantly. You're not getting vaporized, it's just the heat is getting closer and closer. Although, the amount of time it takes for the heat to, like, travel to you might be, you know, enough to, you know, have the amount of time be basically, you know, milliseconds, microseconds, nanoseconds, however long it takes. It's not like our pilot here is crying out in pain whenever the supernova reaches them, so... Oh well. Right, let's match velocity. Right, landing mode. Down thrust, up thrust. There we go. Alright, unbuckle. And we'll read the ship's log again, because why not? The light would reach you before the heat, I think. I actually have no idea. Yeah, it's one of those things that's hard to think about. You know? It might feel instantaneous. No, it might be instantaneous, but it might not feel instantaneous. I don't know. It's kind of a morbid thing to think about, really. Like, we've said before about how entropy of the universe comes to claim us all and everything, but our sun in the Milky Way is going to expand and destroy the planet eventually, and it could be, you know, very, 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 very long time from now, but still one of those things that you're like, maybe not think about that. So, the vessel's warp core broke when the ship crashed in Dark Bramble. So, Dark Bramble, we need to go back there anyway. I have a feeling it's probably within the core of the planet itself. So, the Hanging City. A Nomai city suspended beneath Brittle Hollow's northern glacier. The city is divided vertically into 4 districts. I found a switch in the Meltwater district that raises and lowers the Black Hole Forge. The Nomai debated how to obtain the powerful, highly advanced warp core required for the Ash Twin project. There is more to explore here. Of course there is. Oh, the old settlement and the Hanging City count differently. Okay. And the Black Hole Forge. So it's suspended below the Hanging City. I found a switch. It's the highest district in the Hanging City. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, nothing else related to that. Okay. Alright, that's fine. So yeah, not really seeing how Interloper fits with everything else, other than the ghost matter enveloping the entire solar system. Alright. See how we're looking. I think the next time around, if we need to come back to Ash Twin, I'll go to Ember Twin first and see if we can't go through the Sunless City again. Can't do a campfire because that's on Ember Twin. Yeah, you have to be very careful about how much time you spend. Because it's very easy to run out of time for certain things. Okay, what is this? That is... There's something here. Oh, this is the... Okay, this is where the body of the traveler is, because that's where the scrolls are. Okay. So in that case, we want to go this way. That's the locked door, or at least the door doesn't open. Yeah. So... the opening is on this side. Wait, where's that coming from? Whoop! Okay, yep, let's avoid that. Technically, the light already reached you before the supernova happens. That is true, yes. The fact that you can see it happening means the light is already there. So, yes, you are completely correct. And what comes with the light is also warm. Yeah. Would the heat be transferred instantaneously at the same time as the light? Maybe? I don't know. I'm messing around, dancing around here. Right, let's just... Yeah, let's get out. Okay, so... Oh, no, I do not have my suit on. Yeah. I died! I forgot to put the suit on for the first time. That is the first time I've forgotten to put the suit on while going in the ship. I wasn't even that far away. Like, my body got sucked back into the ship for that.